that beautiful summer night. Speaking of beautiful, Emma is joining us again. I think this is your final sweater, is it not? Oh my gosh. Are you guys hitting the pub afterwards?
I think we might.
There might be a little bit of pub happening when this show is over. I, of course, am going into a show with Peter Thomas Roth and the final look of our today's special value. And then we're going to be cooking with Le Creuset and our big Cooking on Q event for Easter and Passover and all the spring and summer events. So everything's on Easy Pay. That's happening at midnight. And we have some beautiful colors in the Le Creuset. Wait till you see it, including colors you've never seen before. Speaking of colors, that's what we've done tonight with our beautiful Aran craft sweaters. And this is a work of art. I mean, this takes the place of your coat. This takes the place of your spring coat. It's absolutely beautiful. And it only comes in 2 colors. It's actually brand new, but even more importantly, it's a one-day only price item. So all of our sweaters in the show have either been on sale, or in this case, it's a brand new sweater that you've never seen before, and it's at a one-day only price, which means at the end of the day, the price goes up, and it's going to jump up over $120. And we can guarantee for 6 months, you are not going to see this sweater at less than $119.98. For all intents and purposes, it's going to be the best price you're going to find. And I mean, whether you button it all the way up and you get very warm and cozy, or you wear it open, it is one gorgeous sweater on 4 easy payments of $30. That also is not going to last, obviously, the entire day because the price is going to go up. So get out your credit card and get shopping because this one is just gorgeous. It's 2 colors, right? The garnet red that I'm wearing, and then that soft gray that you have on so beautifully.
Right?
So we've gone the gamut. We've had the asymmetrical, we had the cute little notch collar that you're wearing, and now we have this one. So where do you see this fitting into our wardrobe?
So I guess with us coming into spring now, that we might need to wear our winter coat for much longer, but we still need to wear something that's still a nip in the air, so we still need to wear something like this. So this could be used as your coat coming into the spring and coming into the summer. Can be popped on over your jeans, could be even worn over your dress. It's just such a beautiful piece, and in these colours, I mean, it's the grey, the soft grey is just going to go with everything. It's so versatile.
So the soft grey, this is what I was zooming in incessantly on QVC.com on Thursday when I was trying to buy the beautiful 3-button asymmetrical collar, which is now in final quantities, and that sale price is going up at the end of the day. Sometimes we do a yarn like the one that I'm wearing in the garnet that is just a solid color yarn, and sometimes the yarn is marled. And what's interesting is the garnet that I'm wearing is solid, but the soft gray that Emma's wearing is marled. So can you talk about that technique?
So the marled garments are knitted with a yarn that has 2 different colours together to form the yarn, and when it's knitted thin, it gives a lovely marled effect. And what we do as well, just to show that off a little bit more, we dye our buttons and we give them a marbled effect to blend in with the natural variation that's created with the marled yarn.
Right. And you know, it's really interesting because Aran craft is steeped in tradition. You talked about your beautiful grandmother-in-law who started the business, and now it's in the 3rd generation of sweaters made in Ireland. But it's really cool to see how you, and here she is, we have to show her again because if you just tuned in, with 30 minutes left to the grand finale, you guys, you can always shop at QVC.com, but we need to see Mary one more time.
Yeah, so there's a picture of our trailblazer, Molly Cullen, who established Aran Crafts in 1957, and it has been carried on to the next generation with her sons, Paul and John, and it's now in the 3rd generation with my brother-in-law Barry and my husband Niall.
So you are getting really a legacy sweater from QVC, made in Ireland, but you are now truly inspired by what's happening on the runways. I mean, I've looked at your lookbooks where you're inspired by what's happening, you know, in London, what's happening in Paris, what's happening in New York City.
Exactly. So we're taking the traditional Aran stitches that go back centuries, but we're bringing them in to create some modern, fashionable pieces. And as we know, Aran stitches are seen, they're part of the forefront of fashion. They're seen in several garments. But I suppose what makes us different is that we have the meaning and the story, and every garment that we've created, we've sat down, we've gone through the designs, we've gone through what the stitches mean, and we try and create a story with the garment.
So let's talk about this collar, because when I see it on Kate, when I see it on Andrea, what really just stands out is it's not crisp because it's soft merino wool, but it has the look of this gorgeous high-end, you know, like tailored suit coat. It's gorgeous.
Yes, exactly. And I suppose what gives it that is on the bottom we have a lovely little slit at the side, so that adds a little bit of freedom, a little bit of movement, and we've knitted it so that it's slightly curved, a slight kind of shirt tail effect on the front and the back.
And I love the collar.
Yeah.
The collar is so cool because it's almost like a Mandarin collar.
Yes.
So we've seen the sweater that you're wearing. It's in the same color, but it's a different design. That's what we call the shawl collar, or like a pointed collared sweater. We saw the one that had that beautiful asymmetrical 3-button that's still available, but super limited. And now we see this one with the Mandarin. And I like the way it frames the face. I think it looks really chic.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting all of this out of an Aran sweater, and you don't have this one at home. I know you collect sweaters. If you're new to QVC, once you get your first Aran sweater, there is no turning back. You're going to want to collect all the different colors and all the different patterns. But this is a one-day only price item, just like the beautiful ring that I'm wearing from Sinead, who brought it from Solvar in Ireland. These two pieces are one-day only price item. They are going up in price at the end of the day, okay? It's 10:30. We're almost at the end of our Irish celebration. We'll go into the final hour of Peter Thomas Roth at 11. But this sweater in both colors, this ring in all its glory, all those one-day only prices are leaving us at the end of the day. And I think if you've been out and about, or you had plans for tonight, or you're not out yet, your plans are going a little later into the evening, it's so nice to be able to tune into QVC and get a sweater like this. Let's chat about this collar, because this is special. We haven't seen this at all.
Yeah, it's slightly if it's different to our other collars, as you said, we call this a Mandarin style collar, so it's very fashionable. And what we've done here, we've actually knitted a diamond stitch right around the collar, and it's a double collar, so we have 2 layers of wool there, and that's what gives it that lovely structure and allows it to stand up, so it's not like getting in your way.
No.
It's
not itchy.
Yeah,
because
it's not itchy.
Merino wool,
No.
which is so soft and elegant. So one day only price items, I look at them as kind of like mini Today Special values. We had a value of the day yesterday. It was Connemara marble and Waterford crystal. If you missed it, we've got a very special different item that's top rated and going up in price at the end of the day, coming up in just a couple minutes. Then throughout the day today until 9 p.m. Eastern, we had the first ever Irish American Claddagh, which was again the big deal on QVC2. So one day only price items are like mini Today Special values for you. Instead of $141, it's $119. Over 500 have been ordered. It's on 4 easy payments of $30, and we have it in the solid garnet red or the beautiful soft gray, the final Aran sweater of our St. Patrick's Day celebration. And we brought you something new and fashionable and fabulous.
It's fabulous, yes. And you can see as well with our different stitching that we've used. We've used a basket weave stitch down along here, and then we transition into a honeycomb stitch. So the variety in the cardigan just adds to the beauty of this piece.
It's funny, if you thought that like all Aran sweaters were the same, once you start collecting them from Aran Craft, you see that, like I think of it as music. It's like the way a musician will take notes and they'll put it together in a way that you think, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. You know, that's so beautiful. It's so different. And if you are a musician, you can really hear the subtlety in a composition. That's what this is like. If you thought that, okay, well, like all Aran sweaters are created equal, and then you start collecting these beautiful sweaters from Aran Craft, it's like, oh my gosh, they all have such a story. And like we said, you know, we were going wild when we put a V-neck in a couple years ago instead of just the crew neck. They are now so high fashionable. They are now so like standing out in a crowd. 600 of these are gone. This price is leaving us at the end of the day. And go to QVC.com and just search Aran sweater, because you'll see all the sweaters that we've had through our celebration. Many sale prices are leaving us at the end of the day, and this one day only price item is definitely going up in price at the end of the day. Emma, you've been a treat. Thank you so much, honey. Always a pleasure.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, likewise.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, my friend. So in just a couple minutes, we're going to take a look at one of the best-selling items